Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Lenoci podcast. You know why you're here. You know why you're here. Let me move this closer. It's a little lower than it. That's why it is.
No.
Okay, it's always here. Then it's always here. Then I'm wrong.
Yes.
Welcome back to another episode, guys. You know why you're here. We got Friday night vibes on a Wednesday, and that's great because this is, sadly, the last episode of the year. Not ever. Don't worry, we're not doing that to you guys again. Just of the year. So, you know, scheduling purpose. Hold on. Will you be here on the 29th?
Yeah.
We could do one more.
I feel like we did this last year where we did like a
New Year's Eve one?
New Year's Eve one.
What's the schedule looking like right now? We're doing scheduling. So the 29th is a Thursday.
Yeah, I'm here.
Either way, we're not going to have one on the 28th because we're both not going to have time to record. So there's no point of doing that. We'll have one out on the 4th. This is the last one of the year. That's what we had to confirm. The last podcast of the year. So that being said, we're going to go into a little bit of the New Year's resolution things. Actually, we'll do that next week. But this week, I want you guys to have a safe New Year's. I want you to have a positive New Year's. And I want you to really, really take it in this year. Really take in the things you appreciate in life. Right before that ball drops. Before the ball drops, I want you to sit there. When you know there's 5 minutes left, I want you to sit there and go, did I do what I want? Did I accomplish what I set out to accomplish? Did I eat what I was supposed to eat? Did I improve in the ways I wanted to improve? Did I fail? By the way, all of the answers to those questions should be no. Because if you are pushing yourselves to the limit, you will never answer yes to any of those. Except the failing. You should have failed. You should have failed all of them. It was a trick question. Did you have to go back and figure out what I was saying a little bit?
No.
Nope.
I was laughing at something else.
How could you possibly be laughing at something else when in these moments you're supposed to be present? In the moment.
Because I'm laughing because you have elastic cuffs on the bottom of your pants and they're not sweatpants.
Do you know not? Oh wow, this guy, by the way, has no idea about style or anything.
No.
Do you know not what joggers are?
Yeah, it's just
These?
I would never
what
go
are you talking
outside in those.
What are you actually talking about? This
yeah.
part?
Yeah.
You don't know about joggers?
You're like half a step from having stirrups.
Oh, he doesn't. He's making fun of himself. And he doesn't even realize it. By the guy's wearing a white T-shirt and Levi jeans. The guy's wearing a white T-shirt and Levi jeans. I have been dressed not by my style, by women. Women have put all of these clothes on me. They said, "Yes, that looks good. That's a cool shirt." These are first of all. Do you know what Zara is?
Well, remember,
do you know
my
what Zara
wife is
is?
a celebrity stylist.
Okay, well, guess what? Not for you. She's a failed stylist with you. Okay. Maybe, hey, ask her, be like, hey, how come I don't have Zara joggers? She'll be like, you know what? I should get you a pair of them. They're very comfortable. That's all you need. Comfortability. Let's talk about comfortability. Some people are not comfortable and they dress because they think that's the way they're supposed to dress. He thinks he's supposed to dress like he's available to nail hammers all day. If there was a guy who looked like he could nail hammers, draw it on a piece of paper.
What is nailing hammers?
Fuck. God damn it. There's a fuzz. Start all over again. He looks like he's dressed to hammer nails. Everything is ruined.
I'm loving this.
I was on a roll too. If you knew what a guy looked like that could hammer nails, that's what he looks like. If I just slow down, I can speak correctly. What do you got for me, man? It's the end of the year. This is the last podcast of the year. And then there's a lot of exciting things.
Are you going anywhere for vacation?
Going back to Florida for a
Nice.
little bit. Going back to Florida. And then I'm coming back and I'm bringing my father here. And he'll be here from the 29th to the 2nd or 3rd.
Are we doing a podcast with him?
Good question. We'll see how it is. So I get back the 29th. So around those days, I'll feel it out. I'll be like,
I would be happy.
I don't know if he's much like, I don't know how we'll do it. Maybe in that room.
No, why not have him just sit there?
You're going to do 2 cameras with him sitting here? I don't know if the aesthetic
I'd
rather have you set that set up.
I would run 3 cameras, sit here and live edit in front of you.
Wouldn't you rather do it in front of that?
No.
I'd rather. Why not? Because you don't have the
It's
lights
a harder
set up for it.
setup.
Because you're lazy.
Oh, it's just a harder setup.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll see how Manny Fresh feels.
I saved that wall for paying customers.
Okay. Well, one day. Wow, I must have stared at something. I did the light and I'm seeing
You get the stars.
yeah. Here's a little bit motivation I saw. Someone sent this to me who's a fan of the podcast. All right. I'm going to try to remember it. It's one of those positive things. So clip this, Matt. Ready? Clip this. Okay. Hi. I want you to unclench your jaw. Remove your tongue from the top of the roof of your mouth. Now, take a deep breath and exhale and rest your shoulders forward. You're welcome. How about that? That one's so stupid, dude. Someone sent it. I was like, wow, that one's... It was a girl. She comes on and she goes, hi. I want you to unclench your jaw. What the fuck does that even mean? Like this?
Or just like most people are like this, teeth clenched.
I've never had my teeth clenched. Who's doing that? Who's walking around like this?
It's because you're... I'm good.
Who walks around like that? You walk around with your mouth clenched? You were going to say because I'm a mouth breather?
No, I was going to say because your mouth has never stopped moving.
You should have said it. If you have a chance to insult someone, do it.
Okay.
God, that's the rules on the podcast.
Done.
Wait, so like even if I'm walking around, I'm like this. It's not even clenched. It's just closed.
Your teeth are never together?
No.
Really?
Right now, look, like this.
I'll point it out to you next time.
Who's regularly walking around with their fucking jaw clenched?
Everybody. That's where like tension comes from.
That's probably why I don't have tension. The IQ's too low to have tension.
I'm just
like this.
Have we ever figured out what the IQ is?
Of me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's over 100. It's over 100, bro.
100%?
Yeah, 100%. Listen, I might not be a smart guy, but I'm not dumb.
You're street smart.
Yes, and that's the highest IQ. Is that a shirt, maybe? I might not be.
Yes.
I might not be smart, but I'm not dumb.
No, the funny part is, and that's the highest.
What do you think about this? Vote. Have a little comment section vote here. Doesn't need to be clipped. I need to know this. So right now I have those old idiot hoodies that I've been selling on the road, which is like, that's fine. But I thought about having hoodies that say RDE, which stands for regular dick energy.
Okay.
And obviously I could do that joke. I don't do it a lot, but I could always do it on stage. Now, would women still buy a RDE hoodie? That's the thing.
I don't know if women would.
Unisex. Idiot was kind of unisex, but I still feel like less women bought it. Whereas the dick towels, everybody bought because it's funny.
Wait, what's the dick towel?
I used to do a bit about, I would say, how come whenever you're watching a movie and you see a couple having sex, whenever they finish, they just...
oh, yeah, no, I remember.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, and then I would sell...
You sold towels?
I would sell little white dick towels.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, and I would sell those for 10. And then I sold black Magnum dick towels. And then I would sell those for 15. That's great. And they would sell a lot, but again, it's fine, but profit margins are way better with a hoodie.
Of course.
So, and also, I got sick of doing that joke.
Yeah.
It was such it burnt me out. So, the hoodies has nothing really to do with my set, but people just like the idiot on it. So, but also, I rather have something. I have the RDE. That bit's gone viral a bunch of times. So, now it wouldn't say in parentheses regular dick energy, or should it? Would that make people not want to wear it because it says dick?
No, I think it needs to be just RDE so that people ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you'll get, I feel like you'd get a lot of like the college male.
RDE now, would a woman sport an RDE hoodie though? That's kind of funny too.
Maybe if they're supporting it, it's because they've stole it from their RDE boyfriend.
Now, is RDE big or just kind of at the chest? It's big.
I don't know. I think you do it in like college font.
What color hoodie?
You do heather.
What's heather?
Heather's the gray that has like the white peppered in, kind of like a college hoodie.
Well, listen, but you got to understand, majority of comedy shows are 25 to 35.
Yeah, all right.
So, what's a fun color? What about a pink hoodie? A pink RDE?
Well, I think that's ironic because if you're rocking pink, you got big dick energy.
Regular dick energy.
That's what I'm saying.
What do people consider big dick energy?
Rocking pink. Being able to walk around with something that says like, this is definitely different.
I think a pink RDE. I think that's a good trial.
I think that's the one you go with.
Pink, not like a hot pink, like a chill, a gum pink. I know that's not a color, but still, a gum pink RDE. Now that's the only other idea I've had. The only other thing I had was maybe a thing that said "take your time," because I do my dog bit and I say "take your time," so then it would be like "take your time," maybe in cursive with like the no.
Nah, I'm not sold on
boring.
that.
RDE is it?
Agreed.
Because that could go on forever.
I'm just trying to see if there's something that like RDE is an acronym for that might like bite you in the ass.
Nah, I don't think so. Like nothing that's bad. But RDE, now it's just getting the color of the hoodie correct.
Yeah, and I think it's pink. I don't think you could have a better color for it.
Because then people are like, dude, like the thing is black hoodie with the idiot, it's fine, but like everybody has a black hoodie.
It's gotta be like a soft pink, not
not like a hot pink, like a
I mean closer to your shirt.
To the shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If it's like that, but a little pinker.
It could even be this. This is almost purple.
No. You gotta go full pink, but be like a pastel type pink.
Yes. The only other thing I can think is like a green. Like this wall green hoodie, RDE.
So one thing I just came up with is it says like RDE is kind of like the short for rude, which also again works.
That's stupid.
It's so stupid.
That's not a thing. That's not true. RDE is not short for rude. One letter. If something is one,
but hold on. It's one of those things where it would be on a license plate for rude would be RDE.
License plate, you get 7 letters. Fuck off. Whoever's doing it is a fucking fuck off. Sorry for swearing.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, go with pink.
Okay, we're gonna go with pink RDE.
There you go. Like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of like another like blue, red. No, like green is like.
You could go for like the Charger powder blue.
Let's try pink first.
Yeah.
Because then RDE, you get the guys on, and then the pink, you get the girls on.
Yeah.
So now we're bringing them both to it.
Yeah, you get the girls and the guys with the pink, and then you release the blue, and they're like, "Oh man, I could have had blue." Well, you've already got one.
We'll see how they go. Because I still have some idiot. Yeah, so I'll do that trial, and then we'll see what's going on, and it forces me to do the bit. Okay, cool. That's good that we figured that out, and that's simple. That's the goal going into next year. And by the way, if you sign up for the Patreon, and you're a member for a few months, and you help us get the Patreon started, Patreons don't really go anymore. I feel like that game's lost, but you'll get a free hoodie. We'll send one to you when they're made. But like and subscribe. Remember to do that. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next year. What if I just ended right there? Did we even click the timer?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't see it?
No, I just wasn't sure if it was like, yeah, that would be stupid.
It's literally.
What if it was on 15 hours? I don't know. Whatever, man. So what are you doing for New Year's?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're probably going to take it easy, have a little lunch on the beach. Hey, Mom, how are you? Hey, Mom, it's me and Dad. Dad sees, starts crying. I go, Dad, it's okay, you know.
Oh, I thought you were doing like a Wall Street meme.
No, I was doing a sad bit.
Gotcha.
Wow, Mark, very insensitive. Very insensitive. Having a lot of word salad today. I had sushi today. This is what we're talking about this episode. And I feel like if there, here we go. If there was a meal mostly associated with New Year's Eve, bing, 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 your top 5. Mostly associated with New Year's Eve. Number 1 is sushi.
Agreed.
Hands down, sushi is the number 1 meal associated with New Year's Eve. And not my favorite, but Italian is nowhere near it.
Yeah,
Because it's such a holiday thing that it's not near New Year's Eve. If anything, I would say Italian and Mexican are off the board.
I don't know about that.
Okay,
you can't
fine.
take Mexican off the board, but
Can
Italian,
never take Mexican off
I've
the board,
never
I
been
agree.
like, you know what? I really need pasta before heavy
But
drinking.
sushi, and then I know some people are like, what are you talking about, Chinese food? No, because everybody's doing Chinese food during Christmas, right?
Not
It's
wrong.
for the people who don't celebrate. So Chinese food is number 2. But sushi is like, what are we doing for a New Year's dinner? Like, let's do something. First of all, sushi is also, Matt, you're going to get a lot of clips here, buddy. So be ready. I'm going to need a couple here, okay? Sushi is the best meal to have with drinking. Hands down. Hands down, it's the best thing to do. If you have to drink more than one drink or drink heavily, I know you're going to say wings.
No.
Sushi is the best dinner vibe, getting drunk, eating sushi. There is nothing better for New Year's Eve than, hey, we're getting drunk. We're taking sushi, sake bombs, blah, 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 blah. Sushi, drinking goes together.
I'm in agreement, but
you.
it limits, the drinking is limited to beer and sake.
No, listen, this is
No
not
one is
true.
drinking a goddamn martini with sushi.
Listen, maybe not a martini, but most of these places you can get a vodka soda. Let's not be ridiculous. You can order
Vodka
a whiskey.
soda sounds terrible with sushi.
It's not. You're not doing it with sushi. You're
You
eating.
just said you're drinking with sushi.
Listen, you're sitting here like a fucking dork trying to fucking what matches up taste like. I'm not eating a steak with red wine. Get my dick out of your mouth, okay? I'm talking about we're not sitting here trying to be savory with our tongue. If let's say you're eating steak on New Year's, you're still doing the drink of your choice for the whole night. I'm doing fucking an old fashioned, a Moscow, whatever you're drinking, you're doing with steak. I'm not matching it with the drink. You can get all those drinks at a sushi point. That's the point. It's not what goes well with the food. The whole point is sushi's the best thing to eat when you want to get wasted.
I feel
Because
like
it's the lightest thing.
I feel like you just hit me with the steak, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like a much better meal.
Maybe, but you're going to get tired. But if you're going to be drinking all night, celebrating, you got to be up to 1 or 2. A steak could fucking hold you down. Now, I would say steak is number 3. Sushi. Chinese food, steak. It's a great celebration fucking
I would
meal.
switch your 2 and 3, but I'm with
Fine. You know what? You changed my mind. I will put steak at 2. Sushi, steak, Chinese food. We need 2 more. But I'm saying right now, sushi, hands down, is the best thing to be eating to celebrate the end of the year or to bring in the new year. It's just a fun vibe. What has
I
the
would
best
also go
vibe?
Thai food, because that could still be lighter than the Chinese food.
You could also Thai is closely associated with.
Okay.
It's closely associated. We could throw Thai in there, but I think we could find 2 other suggestions that would be better at 4 or 5. And we're not putting Mexican or Italian on there.
You don't want to put barbecue?
No, because that's so heavy and you're going to sleep. It's just like that's why I took Italian out, because every time you have Italian, you're like, it was great Christmas Eve. Let's get to bed. You know what I mean? Like, it's just Italian's the worst for dates. Like, I've realized that you go to an Italian restaurant when you're in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, or you're dating someone and you guys know each other and you don't care to go out. But when you're like, hey, I got to keep her active. We got to have conversations. I got to seem attentive. It's like Italian's the worst for that. It's fucking barbecue. I don't think I would ever take a girl to go get barbecue.
I would say stay away from seafood places too.
So this is where I'm disagreeing. Most seafood places have steak, right? It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, some do.
I listen, but itch. I had an itch. I had an itch. That's a carrot.
Are you using that as a bit now? Have you done that on stage?
No.
Okay.
Sushi, steak, Chinese food. Why are we blanking?
Italian, Mexican, seafood,
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean. Yeah, I could go with Mediterranean. You could, because you could still keep it light,
Yeah.
but like a good shawarma.
Yeah. Or Indian. No.
Indian would be. I've done Indian a few times for.
What about just an American style cheeseburger and fries? No.
No.
Yeah.
No, because
way.
you want to celebrate
Yeah.
something. You're not going to eat the most,
Chick-fil-A.
they're probably closed on that
There
day
might not
too.
be a top 5. There might just be a top 3. But it's definitely steak, Chinese food, sushi to close out. Like, I think those are fun style vibes. Like, dude, like that's a Vegas fun. What?
I'm looking at like best foods for New Year's Eve. I'm seeing if there's a list already
There's
out
got to
there.
be a list out there.
Ooh,
What?
ramen. It's cold.
It is?
Still light.
Ramen's cold?
No. It's cold around New Year's Eve.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, warm yourself up.
Ramen could be. Ramen
Also
could be
goes with the sake.
Yeah. Ramen is for sure a good suggestion. Let's hear it. There could be others. I know that people listening are going crazy, going, how are you not thinking of this? There's something out there we're not thinking of, and I can't think of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stay away from like the British shepherd's pie and shit like that.
Yeah, we're not British. You just never in general or touch it.
Yeah.
It's
like leftover Christmas ham.
I think that seafood is kind of fine. Like a nice fillet, like fish.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like that could be in there, but I feel like that's just there with steak. Like you could put, if we had a little bar up next to my head, it would have steak, in parentheses, fish. I mean, sushi's the best thing to do. I had sushi tonight, and it was unbelievable.
Where'd you go?
This place in Santa Monica, kind of right on the edge of Santa Monica. I forgot what it's called. It's off of Santa Monica Boulevard, and it's a good vibe there, and it's not too bad. They have like a little happy hour that goes till 7. It's definitely pretty good. Why am I forgetting it? Izuno?
Okay.
You know that one?
So
What?
the traditional New Year's Eve meal
is what? Well, who said that?
This is like those recipes, and it's like, okay, in the American South, it's black-eyed peas, greens, pork, and cornbread.
No, fuck off. I'm done with that list already.
Yeah,
that's dumb. There got to be something better. Like,
and then let's see.
I mean, I just really think that there's other food groups, but they just don't. I don't want Mexican food on New Year's Eve.
I'm with you. I can have Mexican every other 360.
Well, you also are dressed like you're ready to hammer in the nail. So.
Oh, you got it right. So here's another one. Delish posted 11 New Year's foods for good luck.
Okay, let's hear them.
So let's see. We got black-eyed pea.
Let's skip
with
that.
Greeny out. Then we've got greens, which is
Shut
cabbage
up.
and kale.
Shut up.
Again, cornbread.
Shut up.
A pork dish.
Shut up.
Grapes.
Close the list.
Hold on.
It's not.
And then another one is pomegranates.
This isn't doing it. This is
fish.
This is saying random things. This is just stupid. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, pad thai.
I would argue like.
Okay, you know what?
Would you do like Benihana on New Year's Eve if there was no line?
Yeah. Like a stir fry. Yeah, 100%. That vibe. Listen, part of the New Year's thing is the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of those restaurants, I guess you could make it if it's one of those guys cooking in front of you. That's a fucking like. I've never been to one of those places and not got drunk.
That's hard not to.
It's hard not. It's a fun vibe. So whatever that is, that's like stir fry. That's kind of Chinese food, no?
Yeah. No, it's Chinese.
Yeah. So I mean,
Japanese.
It's but that's all for Asian food in general. Sushi, Asian food, steak. It's just like those are the top 3 you got to go with to close out the New Year's. If you're going out, if you're at home, sure you can do meals, but like even at home, what I'm trying to think, at home then it can get more Mexican because you could have guac. You could have chips, but then you have some sweets.
That's when you're having like the loaded nachos.
Then you can also have the club sandwiches, like I'll take a little club sandwich on a plate. Then that could be 4. You know what I mean? If it's at a house, you're at a house party, you grab a plate and there's a bunch of different things to grab.
That's chips and dips.
Chips and dips all day.
Yeah.
And then there can be some but there's probably going to be steaks out of a plate you're taking. There's probably going to be some steaks.
Take a steak at a party?
I've been to a few parties that
Where like you had a house party and there's
Yeah.
like chips, dips, like
steaks, yeah.
candy, and then they're like, "Oh, here's a plate full of steaks."
Yeah, like
What?
for the main course, yeah.
Okay. Oh, so it's like, but
It's not just a picking at thing. Like if you're having a house party for New Year's Eve, you got to have like the full meal thing. Like it's
no, what you're talking about is a dinner party, not a house party.
okay. Well, a house party. You're at a house celebrating New Year's Eve, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and there's food there, and you're cooking for people that are coming there.
Okay.
So you could start off with chips and dip, sure, but I think you could have a little fucking turkey sandwich. Yes, someone could still have steaks, is what I'm saying. You could also have hot dogs and have hamburgers too. You could do it all.
Not gonna lie, hot dog would slap too on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's what hot dog's fine. So that's American then.
Yeah.
Man, I got really mad up there. I got really mad about you not understanding the stakes in the holiday party.
Because I was like,
Need
you're
to
talking
fix
about
that.
your dinner party.
Need to fix that. But sushi is the most fun you can have. If you have 8 friends and it's not New Year's Eve and you're like, hey, let's go get some dinner. What really matters is that
I've got one.
it's just, how about this? I went to this place. Have you ever been to this place? It's in Venice. Is it Shelby's?
Mm-mm.
Shelley's? Do you not know what I'm talking about? Do I have to look it up? Can you look it up for me?
Shelley's in Venice.
Venice, Shelby's. It starts with an S. Venice restaurant, and just type in S and see what pops up. I want to get this correct because I went there and the vibe was great. It's a brand new restaurant. It's kind of close to Osby. Have you been to Osby? Great vibe, but more Italian food. God, if you're listening to this, you're probably craving food right now.
Can I give you one that would be great for New Year's?
Sure.
As much fun
Find this restaurant.
as sushi would be, going to like a Brazilian steakhouse
Sure.
to do like a fogo de chao type thing, where they're just bringing a million different kinds of meat by your table.
Really?
Have you
Do you
never
know
done
one?
that?
No, not one of those. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Grand Blanco. No, it's right next to that though. Damn it! God damn it! Either way, it was one of those places, and it has sushi, but it also has like a bowl of shrimp and rice. It has like different things. What kind of those kind of restaurants? They're like very Vegas style or South Beach style, where you could have a sushi roll, but then you could have a barbecue thing in those buns, those honey bun things with barbecue. What are they called? You know what I'm talking about though. You fold them over.
Oh yeah, the bao buns, right?
Like they're like that soft bread, but there's like barbecue beef in it.
Yeah. You're talking about Korean food.
Oh, dude. This just went out. I think I broke it.
Well, stop touching.
I think I broke the headphones.
All right.
Hello?
Continue.
So anyways, that Korean food, that's the best. Yes, that's up there by itself because listen, also the vibe is great because you can
Why are we not? Why? Like, I'm sorry. Korean food number 2.
Yeah.
Sushi, Korean,
Yes.
steak,
Chinese. And then like house American food.
Because if you do something that's like
So Korean food you can just drink all day with.
where you're like grilling at the table in front of you,
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah. This wasn't one. This was a restaurant and it's in Venice. I forgot what it was called, man, but it was so good. I wish somebody would fucking find it. So we're sitting there and someone gets like just ordering a place we could just order apps and drink is a blast. That's the best type of vibe for going out. Like if you're at my age, if you're 38 or older, if you're 34 and older, I'll say 33. Because at 32, you're still like, no, let's fucking go to a bar. I'll go to a club. You know what I mean? I don't want to go to a club. I don't even want to really sit at a bar. Like I will, but I will for me to walk into a bar, I want to be drunk already. I want to fully be drunk, right? That's fair. If you want someone 35 and older to walk into a bar with a group of people, they're gone. That's just the rule. They're gone. They're already drunk. You want 40-year-olds to go to a bar? They got to be drunk before they get there, unless it's a sporting event, right? Then it's men watching sports. That will happen until the end of days. But For a group of people, we're out, different couples, we're all drinking. You got to have one of those Korean places where you're eating apps and they're just bringing you margaritas, Moscow mules, whatever sweet drinks to drink with the food. And you're getting drunk. You stand up and you're like, whoa, I'm happy. Let's go check out this place. You walk into a bar. Is there a better evening? Is there a better evening? In those moments, you think life is great. No matter what's happening, all the distractions are gone and life is great. Matt, clip that. That's what it is, man. That's life. You go out, you get some Korean food, you got the little sushi, and yeah, let's get some spicy tuna on the hard rice.
crispy tuna.
Crispy tuna fried rice. Yeah, we'll get a little shrimp in the bowl, the fried shrimp bowl. Yeah, we'll try some of that. Let's get some of those buns, those barbecue buns. Those are good too. You know what? Let's do some of those Korean meatballs too. Let's do those too. Yeah, I'll take another Moscow meal. I'll take another margarita. Fucking 2 hours later, $500. Split it. You stand up and you're like, wow, life is great. This guy just got fired. Can't be great, but he's saying life is great. You know why? Because he fucking had Korean food with a bunch of friends. And then they're at a point where they're like, yo, let's go just check out this bar. And then shit hits the fan. One guy's missing. You lose a friend. You're like, what happened to him? I don't know. You don't hear from him until Monday. He's like, man, I got sick. I had to go. Another friend is just like, whoa, I've never seen him like that. Another friend, you're like, hey, man, get him before he gets in trouble, you know? So, you know, they're all married and stuff too. So that's that joke. Hey, man, get your friend. He's going to get in trouble. And that's a fun time, man. So that's how it should. That would be my perfect New Year's Eve. A group of us at a Korean food, drinking, and by 10 o'clock we're out of that restaurant and we go home and just watch it on TV.
It's making me think about, so we've got sushi, we've got Korean, and that's very communal where you've got like something in the center and everybody's taken from the same plate.
Yes.
Like barbecue's the same way when done right, like family style.
Yes.
Those are always the most fucking fun meals.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather sit at something where everybody's grabbing from than like sit at your like across from 5 people that are all eating their own burger.
No, when people could share the like an Osby's like that, which is an Italian, which has like an Italian American style. I'll say that it's one of my favorite restaurants. So we say Italian food is heavy and it makes you. I went to Osby one time with like 5 guys, and they all fucked me. And then, but we went, us five guys were sitting there, and we're like, we're gonna split everything. And just ordered it, and we were drinking. It was a blast. Like that's the blessed. That's the best.
And then
that's the best.
And then the best part
So
is
you can
like
do it with any
when you
food,
do
really.
a bunch of apps at the beginning, and there's never enough for everyone. There's always like you got to like, oh, this one's really good.
I want another order of that.
Or like, yeah.
You know what, dude? That was so good, Miss. Let's do one more of those. One more of those. That was so good, and I want it just for myself. He's crazy.
Exactly.
Yep. I want that cauliflower. Whatever that cauliflower was, bring up the dishes for me. What was in it? What was that? Peanut sauce? Fucking fantastic. Then the other food comes out. You go, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have got this extra one. That's the best. That is the best. Maybe I do that tomorrow night. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow night. My last Saturday here until the 29th.
Just gonna go app crazy.
Somewhere with a group of friends.
Nice.
Well, we'll see. I probably won't leave the house. There's 3 football games on tomorrow, all NFL Network, and the Dolphins is the late one, but they should be done.
Who have they got?
Oh, it's gonna be horrible. They're in Buffalo right now, and there's 4 feet of snow already. It's gonna be one of the snowiest games they've had in history there.
Love it.
I just put money on the under. So
yeah, why not?
Listen, you never know what could happen, and is there a little piece of me, if you're watching this, we already know the outcome because this is next week's episode, but is there a little piece of me that something magical could happen on Saturday? If there is angels out there, then they will show up Saturday, but
unless Tua slips, falls back on his head.
I don't think there will be a lot of points scored in this game, and it will be whoever runs the ball better, and neither of them really run the ball good outside of Josh Allen runs the ball good, but neither of them have dominant running games, so it will be interesting. And if one of those quarterbacks can throw the ball in the snow, it's Josh Allen, not Tua. So I don't expect good things to happen. But hey, after that, there's 3 games left. And all you have to do is win 2 of those 3. And that's against the Jets and Patriots, and you're in the playoffs. So it's fine. You could go on. Everything is still fine. It's just a little rocky going into this winter. But you know what? At the end of the day, live in the moment, guys. Have a terrific New Year's. We'll see you next year. Did you have one more thing?
I wanted to ask you one thing about football.
Yep. He knows I know all the stuff.
Are you a fan of what's going on with Detroit right now?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going for them.
I'm so on board with them right now. After Hard Knocks, I was like, I am a goddamn Dan Campbell
I know Dan
fan.
Campbell he was a Dolphins interim coach, so I know him through that. And I was always like, I wonder if that style will ever work in the NFL again. And there was doubts, I thought, when he had it last year. And I go, this year I said, well, he's going to have to win about 5 to 6 games this year. Because last year they won 4-13. So I was like, this year's got to get to 6 to like really show improvement. And I also thought Goff was fine. And I always think he's got like that stigma of like a Garoppolo, like we want to move on from him, but he does fine. Like, it's like he's winning.
Literally the most quarterback in the league.
He's been to a super. He's literally. I think he's a better Garoppolo, to be honest, because he has a stronger arm.
Yeah, he's got a more accurate arm for sure.
Stronger. So it's like, but he's got that Garoppolo thing where we think that we'll find out in these last 4 games if Tua becomes a Garoppolo Goff kind of guy too. He has a chance to be above it, but right now he's hovering at. Are you going to be one of those Garoppolo guys that's just like everybody's like, yeah, he can get you there, but can he win it? So that's the thing with Goff, and I was watching them, and when I watched them against the Dolphins, it was a good shootout. And I was like, this team's... And going in, I go, this ain't going to be an easy game. They score points. Their defense sucks. Then I saw their schedule, and I go, they're going to go on a win streak. I knew they were going to go on a win streak, and I knew they had a big game, and that last week's game was a big one. I fucking bet it. Only $5, but they won. And now, another big game. If they win this... The schedule after that softens. They do play Green Bay later in the year, but who cares? That they could be eliminated.
Yeah.
But they play the Jets, and Zach Wilson's coming back, but it's a big game. If the Lions win this game, bro, and they will officially be, I believe, a game out of the 7th seed in the NFC. And that is a lot of motivation because it will be, I believe, their 5th game in a row, a winning streak. And not that they will make noise in there because they'll have to play... Although, let me tell you something that will be very interesting. Let me break this down for you. The way it seems, I think Minnesota could lose another one, but they easily won the division. It's already pretty much clinched. The 1 seed's going to be Philly. They're going to have a bye. The 2 seed is going to be Minnesota. They would need kind of a lot to happen for them to go to the 3 seed because San Francisco is going to be the 3 seed. And the 4th seed is going to be maybe Carolina, but probably Tampa. Either way, it's going to be horrible. But the 2 seed will play the 7th seed. As of right now, if magic happened and the Lions went to Minnesota, who would be the 2 seed, that could be such a big game because of the Minnesota Vikings and Kirk Cousins. Hey, can he do something? And wow, you're facing the hottest team coming into the playoffs that just beat you in Minnesota. So that's scary. But if for some reason Minnesota loses another one and falls to 3 and San Francisco keeps winning and goes to 2, Lions are just going to lose into San Francisco. But they're getting the 7th seed if they get in, and that's it. They ain't going up higher. It would just be interesting because they play Minnesota. I can break this all down for you.
Best story in the NFL right now. My favorite thing to follow.
Well, keep an eye on if Purdy keeps playing good for San Francisco, then all of a sudden you're teetering on another Tom Brady story like thing.
See, here's the thing though, Purdy played with Iowa State. Sure. I saw 4 years of Purdy.
Yeah, but you never know what can happen.
But
you just never know what can happen with
here's
someone's
the thing.
heart.
We've got 3 games of tape on him.
2.
2?
2 in a row.
Way too early.
Sure. But they were breaking it down, dude, and they were watching. Like, it's just some of these plays that Shanahan... Kyle Shanahan is... It's not even that, dude. Kyle Shanahan's play calling is unbelievable.
The double pump fake was great.
But that was Kyle Shanahan. That's all Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
Anyone could do that.
But they don't.
Sure, Kyle Shanahan made the play, though. Anyone could do that play, though. It's not that they don't. Like, the quarterback never had that play. If you gave that play to fucking, Kirk, anyone can run that play. It's just do that. It's a very easy play. It's not a hard throw either. The guy was wide open. So that's what they were breaking down. It's like, they also said they've never seen that play in the NFL before. It's a brand new play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So very rarely do you see a coach inventing plays. Very hard thing to do. And Kyle Shanahan does that. Which someone who was his right-hand man for fucking 15 years, Mike McDaniel.
Longhorn.
Mike McDaniel?
Shanahan.
Oh, well, we have his other guru, so hopefully he invents some plays Saturday. But no, but that would be a crazy story if Purdy won some playoff games. But they think Garoppolo could be ready for the playoffs.
Oh yeah, because the foot wasn't a list rank. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, but although let's assume this guy wins out, no rush with Garoppolo. You bring him back for like maybe you go with a hot hand. You go with a hot hand,
and then it just seems like San Francisco's just trying to get rid of Garoppolo for anyone behind him.
I'll tell you what, dude. If this guy continues to play good and you go with a hot hand,
yeah,
you could see Garoppolo in Miami next year, backing up Tua and then fucking doing it because he knows the system. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and we will see you next year. Have a safe New Year's. Thank you guys for watching.